Grana Weepin' Bong, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related. And today on my channel we're going to be taking a look at issue number 3 of Transformers Escape. So let's start by taking a look at the cover art here, and the cover art is absolutely gorgeous. I love the way that they've done the kind of the bot's eyes here, getting a little bit closer. You can really see they've made the eyes kind of stand out to give them a lot of life. Absolutely beautiful, really nice front cover, and you also see the aliens, the more fleshling type creatures that this whole story kind of revolves around, because the Cybertronians are actually trying to help the flesh creatures escape from Cybertron. So the story kicks off with a little bit of a reminder about some of the things that happened in the previous issues, and we know that Diatlas came back, but for some reason Diatlas is now a little bit of a pacifist. We know that even though Shockwave did design the Insecticons, he's told them that they're no good, but really actually they're very, very good for what he designed them for. So they have used one of Bombshell's cerebral shells to be able to take over another con. So they have a spy on the inside of Shockwave's kind of camp to support them and help them get to where they want to get to. So we open up this story with the fight continuing. Now the main characters in this story, the people we will see the most of, is Wheeljack, the Insecticons, Shockwave, Straxus without a face cover, Nautica, Hound, and of course the now pacifist Diatlas. For those of you who also want to know, these stories run in conjunction with Transformers Warworld. These focus on the fleshling characters trying to escape the war, while Warworld continues on with the story of the war itself. So we see that the Insecticons have attacked the convoy, who are trying to make their way over to Darkmount to actually pick up. In another part of Cybertron, we see Wheeljack and Hoist working on one of the Titans here, and they're trying to get the Titan back up and running, and while fixing him, they kind of bring him back online, but then of course all of the flesh creatures are running all over his face, so he asks them to leave, or should I say Nautica actually asks them to leave. The Titan at this point informs them that he is not going to leave Cybertron. He wants to stay on Cybertron and plans not to leave Cybertron. Hoist says, yeah, that's cool, but probably staying a little bit far away from Iacon will work really, really well for this. At this point, Highbrow then approaches and sees Diatlas. Really nice picture here of Darkmount and Highbrow approaching from Darkmount. They have a bit of a conversation. Obviously Highbrow is interested to see that Diatlas has come back, but then out of nowhere, in like a puff of smoke, we start to see Straxus appear from Darkmount. Legit, I hate this version of Straxus, the head sculpt anyway. Straxus is one of my favourite characters from G1, but not with that head sculpt. Where's his face cover? 2021 without a face cover. Come on, mate. Come on, get with the game. Get with the game. He basically tells them to not approach Darkmount. Do not come any closer to Darkmount. Stay where you are. He has to protect his population, and he has to protect all of his civilians and how he's looking after them. Because as you can see, there are quite a lot of people, and he says adding all of these people to Darkmount will put his people in danger. We then move over to Shockwave's lair, where we see Sound Blaster and Rage talking, and Rage is not happy basically about the fact that he's even on this side. Rage is saying that he gets no respect, no credit for anything that he does, and Shockwave proceeds to tell him to shut up, and that he has a mission for him. So he is to collaborate here with Hydra Dread and go after all of the technology that the Insecticons have now stolen. So he goes and sees Hydra Dread, and Hydra Dread says, look at all my new weapons that I've designed to go and fight the Insecticons with, and some of them being acid based. Acid! So he says that, okay, let's get on with this and go and wage some technologically enhanced warfare. And that will then lead us on to the next issue, which will be basically the cons versus the Insecticons. Very, very cool. We then go on and we can see the other added covers that we could have got. This was a very nice cover as well. We also got the one that I got, and then this kind of cool one of just the Insecticons. We also get a nice advert here for Beast Wars Transformers as Beast Wars rages on and goes on. Also, advert for G.I. Joe wanted for crimes against Cobra, codename Duke. Not something I follow, but it would be cool to see a crossover between G.I. Joe and TF. It's been a long time since we've seen one of those. And then Lock and Key, not a comic series that I read, but I did actually enjoy it. Was it the Netflix show? I did enjoy the Netflix show for Lock and Key, and then I love this artwork. This is some of my favorite artwork that we get with this. I love this line drawing of Cybertron, and then also the little ship that's escaping on Warworld. We don't have that, and we just have this. It's a nice thing. So that's it from the Transformers Escape issue number 3. I'm loving Escape. A couple more issues left in this. Obviously we will continue on with Warworld as well, and next week's video will be certainly from the comic book standpoint, will be from the Warworld series. Let me know your thoughts on this series down in the comments. Are you enjoying this? Will you be glad when the flesh creatures get the hell off Cybertron and we can just focus in back on the bots? And I will see you in my next video. Alright guys, in a bit. Peace!